Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brenda Mahali. I'm going to be your facilitator for today. Thank you so much for joining in today's session. I hope you are going to enjoy so much that we'll be learning about use data and insight to grow your business. So I'm not alone today. I'm with my moderator, who she is Virginia Mbegeni. She's going to be our moderator for today. Please make sure that you communicate with us. You go on our chat box as we'll be talking more about use data insight to grow your business. I hope you're going to enjoy. So now let's talk about our agenda of today. We'll be talking about understand the right question to ask, identify the best tool to use, and understand and analyze your data. So this is going to be our agenda for today. Only these three: understand the right question to ask, identify the best tool to use, understand and analyze your data. So let me just remind you of a free bootcamp that is available from Google. If you own a small business and you're ready to scale, please sign up for Google Hustle Academy on the link that is provided. It is for free. You just sign it up. And if you are owning a small business and you are ready to scale, please they use the link that is provided on your screen. It is only free for your bootcamp that is available from Google. Okay, now let's talk about today's question. What word would you use to describe your customer? What kind of a customer do you, as a business person, have? What kind of word can you describe them? When they enter a business, when they are ready to order that product of yours, or when they're inside your shop, what kind of customers are they are? Please describe what kind of word, only one word, or maybe you can use a sentence or you can use two sentences. What word can you describe your customers? Please utilize our chat box. As I said, today's my moderator is Virginia Mbegeni, that she'll be monitoring that. Please communicate with us. What word can you use to describe your customers? Okay, so now let's talk about understand the right question to ask. Because the words that you will be describing your customer, it means what kind of question do you normally ask those customers? Okay, and then another question I have is that what questions do you want to ask your customers? Remember, you are trading, you are in a very nice business where you really want to know what your customer are saying, what your customers actually they're all about when coming to your business. So what kind of question do you ask your customers so that you can improve on your business? Remember, when you have your business, what do? You always want to improve. The moment you are improving, you are creating what you're going to have. You're going to reach your daily, your weekly, and your monthly target, which will bring yours what your KPI files in a good way, in a good standard, and then after that is what is a matter of you be known worldwide. So, what question do you ask your customers? Please utilize our chat box, or because you are a customer to another shop, so maybe you can give any example of one of the products that you normally buy regularly, like you wish that this company they can just ask me such a question. If I can able to assist them with such kind of an answer, I think maybe their product will be selling much better, or they will know much about their product. So what kind of question do you ask your customer, or what kind of question you like businesses to ask you? Now let's talk about the process of analytic. The first one is that what is my objective? So these are the process of an analytics when you are a business person. So these are the questions that one need to ask themselves, or you want to start a business. So these are the ideas that one can able to get, or to able to put it down as a business person. What is my objective? What question do I need to address? And where do I get that information from? And then the last one is that, what do I do with that information immediately when you get the step 1, step 2, step 3? So what is it that the final prayer, do I do with that insight? What I do with that information that I got? So we will be processing it while we are going along the today's presentation. I hope wherever you are, you got your pen and a book. You are going to jot down some important facts on what you can able to do, or what you can able to change in your business. So now let's talk about, what is my objective as a business person? What are your objectives? Remember, if you are a business person, what happens is that every business has its own objective. You can able to ask yourself that, okay, I have a business now. What do I do now? What is it that can able to let my business to grow more, or my business to be known? So here are some objectives that we have for you. You tell more people about your business. We all know that if you are a business person, what is it most that you want is that you tell more. The more you are you are telling people, your business is growing. So these are the some of the objectives that one can able to. You sell of the product and services. The main thing is that your product, you want them to sell. The moment you started to sell, is more you do what? You sell and you get more money. When you get more money, your business grows. And again, you identify my most valuable customers. There is no a beautiful business like the one of best customer service. For you to have available customers in your shop, or regularly customers that when they have used your product, when it's finished, they know that the next person to call, it is you as a business person. So the best customer service, you identify those valuable customers because of how you are addressing yourself, or you are addressing your brand to the people. So the moment you do what, you identify those most valuable customers of yours, you make sure that you even put away those beautiful vouchers at the end, of discount vouchers to them, so that you don't lose them. And the last one, find new ways to encourage with your previous customers. You might find that, okay, you have sold one of your product to a customer that has been looking for that certain product. So what do you do every time? First month they buy that, and then you check after certain months that, oh, I had this kind of a customer, and then I have information of this customer. So you go back, you do what? You engage with that customer, ask, I remember you bought this. How was that product? Why are you not ordering? It's not a crime to ask why are you not ordering, so that you know where you have how your product is selling to other people, how's the other people they are saying about your product. So these are the 4 objectives that you need to jot down as a business person, and these are the most valuable one that you always need to follow up now and then. Now let's talk about the step 2 of a process to analytics. So what question do I need to address? What are those beautiful questions that you need to address? And when you are addressing those questions, how is your customers taking it? So now let's talk about the type of question to ask your business. So we got REEN, which is abbreviation that means reach, engage, activate, and nurture. So what you do with your reach? When you reach, you must know which are your target audience and how do you reach them. some people you may find that you can reach them online. So when you are reaching them online, what kind of social media channels are you using to reach them? Because we have a plenty of social media channels that are out there. Which ones are working for you, and which ones are you using? Are you using the search engine optimization? What else are you using there? Are you using an email to reach them? So you need to know when you are reaching, who are your target audience and how you reach them. And then engage. When you are engaging, you must find what they need, because remember, a customer is sitting with a problem, and you are the solution to that customer. So when you want to know what that customer is looking for, or maybe that customer has been looking for that product for certain time and then they couldn't able to find it, and immediately when you go there, you advertise it for yourself, that customer can able to know that, oh, this is the right person for what I'm looking for. And then they activate, are they booking? My find that you are on your social media, you're on Facebook, you're everywhere, and then customers, they are only doing what? They are liking your post, but why are they not booking? So you need to activate to make sure that you link that your Facebook account with your website. When immediately when you link it with your website, where it shows all your contact details, where your business is situated, and then your business is already what you call um you already uh, on Google, so people they can able to find you. So this is how you can able to do what. One of the keys that when you are on your social media, when you're using your Facebook, make sure that you link your account with your website. Remember, when customers, when you have a website, customer, they intend to do what? To trust your product and services. When they trust it, immediately you have your website, and then they can able to say what more you are selling. You might find that you are linking your sales. If a customer, for example, you are selling beautiful shoes, belts, and jackets, and then you find that the customer is only looking for what? Belts. And then by going to your website, can able to link your transaction, can say, oh, this belt can go nice with this jacket and with these shoes. And you find that instead of you selling only a belt, you can sell what? Two more other items. That is how you can able to do what? To activate, so that a customer, they can able to do it, to book. And then the last one, the nurture. So are they coming back? That is the what I talked about on our last slides, that when your customers, are they coming back? So when they are not coming back, what is it that you need to do? You need to track your customers. You need to have that relationship with your customer. You go back and you check whether these are customers coming back. So these are the types of questions you need to ask about your business. And when immediately when you follow this ring in reach, engage, act, and nature, you'll be able to see that you'll build that relationship with your customer. And the more you have customers, new ones are coming, and your business is growing. Now let's talk about the step 3, the process of analytics. Where do I get that information from? Where do I get information? Okay, let's say example right now. When you are sitting at home, you may find that you find in a message that, okay, this kind of a shop, they got 50% off, and you'll be asking yourself, where did they even get my information? So now let's talk about where you can able to do what? To gain the right information. So when you are gaining the right information, it is when you can able to do what? You go to your social media channels. I already talked about your social media channel. So with social media, you do what? Which content users engage with, what you can engage with. So you need to measure the views, the likes, the followers, and the shares. So you do what? You check, I have posted this kind of a jacket on Monday. How many likes did I get? How many viewers did I get? Who have shared that post that I have posted? And also, when you talk about your social channels, talking about your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, your WhatsApp. Some they're using even their WhatsApp to sell their product and services. Some they're even using TikTok right now to sell their product, because those are the social media where people are more engaging online. So when you have them, you have what a strong reporting features. And then now let's talk about the organic search. So with your organic search is where you identify what customer are looking for, and you align with your business with their searches. Because remember, your business, it needs to be what, to be registered with Google My Business. When it's registered with Google My Business, it will appear on search engine when people they are looking for the product, only using what, the keywords. And then now let's talk about your website. Beautiful thing to have as a business. So with your website, it identify which page have the most viewed and which users to what, to bounce off. So it only shows how you can able to do what, to identify of the pages that most are viewed when you are using what, your website. And then lastly, let's talk about the paid search. So paid search is how you can market your product to customer using what, paid channels. So these are the questions that you can ask yourself when coming to paid search engine. What are they looking for, and what type of audience do you want to attract? So these are the steps of gaining the right information when you want to know more about your customers. Now let's talk about the last step, we step for the process of analytics. So what do I do with that information? I have set my objective, I have addressed the questions that I need to ask to my customers, and then I got that info. What do I do with the information from now on? Now let's talk about it. So when you are using the insight, you do what? Market trend. So with your market trends is where you identify the latest market trend and insight. This is one of them app that one needs to have as long as you have a business that you have registered with Google My Business. And we have the app called Google Trend, where it can able to help you to identify what the latest market trend, and it can help you with more of the data. We are still going to analyze more about it. And then is one of the app that you have to sit and relax. It will do most of the work that you were supposed to be sitting down with your Excel sheet there calculating. It will do that for you. And now we are going to talk about the user experience when we are using your insight. With your user experience, you understand your customer's path to purchase and make changes accordingly. What when we are talking about how your customers are purchasing, remember we talked about how you can able to get your customer experience. So you are like of a footprint where you are following how your customers are behaving when they are passing. So the customer path of purchase, like you will able to balance between the last week, the last year, last month, or last year the same month as you are. How was your user experience? And then the content marketing is where you can able to do it. You identify which type of content people engage with most. We know that there are certain social media that immediately if there is a topic, there's a topic that is out there, you'll see how people they are engaging. So you is where you can able to what, to get your content marketing. And then the last one, you have to adapt your strategy. Is where you use your insight to adopt your overall strategy. Remember, as a business person, you have to have a strategist that you need to adopt the overall strategy. Whether your sales are going up or your sales are going down, or there is no movement, so you can able to do what, to gain your insight. I'll pause for question. If we have any question, any comment, please make sure that you engage with us, with our moderator on our standby, and then talk to us. What kind of question did you ask what words will you describe your customers? I see we don't have any comment or any question on that question. And also, what question do you want to ask your customers? We don't have that, because I know there's a lot of questions that myself I feel like I can ask any company where I'm buying all my product and services. I feel like one time a manager can just stand there in front of the shop and ask, sister, please, do you have anything to say? I'll just say a lot on that. Okay, so let's move on, as we are going to be talking about identifying the best tool to use as a business person. You're going to talk about identify the best tool to use. Okay, here's another question. Which analytics tool do you currently use? Now we're talking about analytics. What is it? What is this? What am I talking about when talking about analytics? Okay, we'll be talking about it right now as now. So these are the tools that one can be used. These are the tools that you can use. Talk about the social channels, social tools, social media. We all know that we are every day on there. And talking about, again, these are the tools: social, organic search, your website, and paid search. So these are the 4 tools that as a business person you can able to use for your business. Okay, now let's talk about one of the tool, which is Facebook page site. So with your Facebook page site, it helps you to find out what people are engaging with on your Facebook page and how are they finding you. So you'll be able to see the activities, the page view as it's on your screen right now, the likes, we know, the reach, how they normally reach you, the page engagement, and the followers. And also you can do what you can able to do it to adjust by time. Sorry about that. So with your page inside or your Facebook page, you can adjust by time. So you can they can able you as a business person, when you are using your Facebook page inside, you can able to see what activities, page views, the likes, the reach, the page engagement, and the followers. That is how you can able to find your page, the Facebook page inside. And now let's talk about them. Google Search Console. Okay, Google Search Console is one of the apps of Google. So when you have a business and then it's been registered, you can able to download it on your app store, the Google Search Console. So with your Google Search Console, is a search console tool that report and help you to measure your site search traffic and the performance. And you know what else it does? It fixes issues and make your site perform well in Google search results. Only thing what you need to do is that you have to go to their googlesearch.com search console about. And also with your Google search console, you can see which queries bring users to your site, and you can analyze the site impression by clicking and position of Google search. You can submit your site map. You can have your individual URLs for people to review your index coverage and make sure that Google has the freshest view of your site. Remember, every business needs to have a website. And also you can receive email alert when your Google identifies issues on your site. You can, we will all know every business has email. You'll be using your Google email, and then this is what you can able to see your website and visitors. So Google, they can able to see what your results. Now let's talk about your Google business profile. So with your Google business profile, it only helps your business to do what? How many views you are listed had, how and where customers find your listing, the action customer take on your listing, and other the interaction that customer have with your what Google My Business listing. So this one you can use your Google profile as a tool to manage your online presence and across business search and map. So it's where you can create a listing which customer can use. They engage with your business, and it also market your customer and increase what your visibility online. This is what your Google business profile does. Okay, now let's talk about the one of the best tool ever, Google Trends. So with your Google Trends, so where we are talking about where the whether you're going the up or going deep, how is your business is with your Google Trend is such the what it shows the popularity of the search term in Google, and it also find the where your business is at. It relates to the what the topic and related to the query to help you better to understand the Google Trend. So with the Google Trends, it provides the access the unfiltered sample, like actually you search, you request what Google is all about, and then it identifies, categorize the search where people are grouped together, so your business will be able to be shown on the Google website, where you can people they can able to see where you what kind of product you are selling. And it also it allows you to display the interest in a particular topic from all the globe and down to the city level where you are right now. So from globally, people they can able to see it, and also it can able to do what people they can able to see where you are to the level of maybe you are in a corner somewhere in a village there in Limpopo. They can able to find where you are, and then they can able to track where you are. So it doesn't mean only city level on the suburb area. Also in the village side, you can still do your Google Trend, and then they can able to see what kind of product you are selling. And then the lastly is that with Google Trend data, it reflects the searches people make on Google every day about the product and services that you may be selling. That is what Google Trend is all about. It shows all the popularities. So now let's talk about the rise above the competition, about the trend. So you find the relevant trend topics with your Google Trend. You monitor your competitors. That's the thing, so that you know whether your competitors are doing good. You need to know whether competitors you are doing good and how unique your business it is. It will help you with the Google Trend. And the key search of your product, what kind of product you are selling, people what kind of words they are using that related to the product that you are selling. And also it promotes around seasonal trend. Doesn't care whether it is in winter, people are wearing jackets, whether we are in spring, there's beautiful what do you call top people that they are wearing the blouses. Does even on August, so it promotes all around this seasonal trend, and it finds topic by region. So where you are at can able to help you. If a person, for example, they're looking for a brown blouse with some lace. So it will help you, it will help that customer to find you at that regional where you are at. Remember, I said even you are at Limpopo in one of the villages, customer they can able to locate you using the Google Trend, Google search. Okay. Now let's talk about the Google Analytics. With Google Analytics, you understand what customer do on your website. And then we'll be talking about, oh, do I need a website? Yes, as a business person, you do really need you need a website. And when you are registered or sign up with Google My Business, it's just a click of an hand, you can able to create that professional website. So with analytics, you do what? You complete the information so you understand your site and the app users better to check the performance of your market. And you get the information only Google that can give. So you access your unique information, the machine learning capacity to make it most of your data, and you connect your insight results. So it does what? It analyzes the work with Google advertising publisher products. So you can see your insight to deliver the business results. That is how your Google Analytics does for your business. I'll pause for questions if we have any question or any comment on the what do you call the question that I've been asked, which Google Analytic tool do you currently use? I explained that now we know when they say analytic tool, what did they mean? Do we even knew that Facebook has their Facebook analytic where they can able to help you to analyze what customers are doing on your page when they are checking your product. So I see we don't have any question. I see we don't have any comment. Let's move on. So now we will talk about understand and analyze your data. Understand and analyze your data. So we'll be talking about Google Analytic Dashboard. So let me firstly explain that Google Analytic Dashboard, it runs through some features and insight so that you can gain your marketing further, your marketing strategies further. So it shows what you have, what your geographical location, where you are, where your business is situated. It shows the popularity over time. Like it will able to show you the graphs of what your business it is now moving to. It will show you the active users. So those valuable customers, those what are they actually doing immediately when they are on your website. It also shows the visit, how many people have ever visited, how many people are visiting your website, and also how you can acquire users. This is how Google Analytics works. And then now let's talk about how to set up a Google Analytic account. Because so one can say, oh, you are busy now talking about the Google Analytic. Okay, I want it on in my business. So how do I set up? Where do I get it? Is this something that I need to buy? Is this something that I need to do more research? So don't go further. These are the steps that you need to follow. So you need to go to google.com/analytic. So what you're going to do, you are going to name your account, because this is important for if you have multiple of your accounts, especially if you got your business account and you have your personal account. Maybe you have another business which another account. So you need to name your account. And then again, you need to choose industry, and you need to this one. It will help you to categorize and help you when you want to the benchmark against other who have tagged the same industry. Let me just repeat that. Choose industry category to help you when you benchmark against other who have tagged the same industry. Remember, you may find that you are in retail, you are selling retail stuff, and there is the tons and tons of people that they are selling the same product. So when you have chosen the right industrial category, so people Google will able to help your business actually to be known, to be seen out there. And also you need to be this is anonymously, but the aggregated level, so it can give you an idea of what your bounce rate is against others. So you need to direct toward the attendees to the Google Analytic Academy. So it takes the you can able to take what your free training course. So you can also go to your Google and analytics parent .google.com/analytics /academy /. So you can able to go for that training if you need of more of the information. And then now let's talk about where do I find the tracking code. When you have signed up, you have chosen the industry that your business is at. This is where on your screen right now, the yellow box is showing. It is where to track your site performance. You will need to add the correct tracking code to this page. Remember, when you open any what do you call the account, you will have your unique tracking code, which is of your business ID code, where you can able to track your business code. This is where you can able to find it. And then where to find the tracking code. You will find the tracking code under settings. So this is will be your app, or your the interface of your account. And then under the settings, you'll see Google Analytics. When you click on that, is where you will be able to see your tracking code. This one start with a UA, is when you're using website builder or a blog, where you can able simple field and you can able to add your tracking ID for your website. So this one will be able to help your website with. This one is going to be your tracking code. So now let's talk about understand the four main area of reporting. So remember, it is the dashboard of your Google Analytic interface. So when you already open that Google Analytic account, so on your left hand side corner down there, you'll see the dashboard. It is where you'll be able to find what the four main area of reporting. You will find your audience, the acquisition, the behavior, the conversation. So with your audience, you will see who are they? Who are those people who are visiting your website? And the acquisition is where you'll be seeing how did they found me, because we all know that we all want to know as a business person that how did they find me. Some they may don't want to know, but as a starting business person, you want to know how did these people get to me, because I'm making my target every month or every week. I'm making my daily target. How did they even find me? And then we have the behavior. With your behavior, what do they do when they're on my site? Actually, these guys, are they buying, or they're just only browsing and they're living? Or maybe they are they actually even what do you call buying? Are they even paying? Am I getting those orders from them? And then the last one, which what are they worth for me, which is under conversation. Do they even worth for me? Because there are those customers that they will be browsing, and in your mind you think, oh, these customers, actually, if I can get one customer and they buy, At least I know I have made a certain profit on that. And then there's those ones who just go there and browse, and we just wait in prayer to say, oh, I wish they bought. I wish they bought. Are they even worth? And you can even check the dates that, oh, it's month, and you know immediately when they started to browse, they will buy, because most of people is when they're getting their money. So for conversation to work, your goals have to set up to track the specific action. Once you have mastered the basics, this is really worth doing when you are doing what? On your conversation. For your conversation to work, you need what? Goals to be set. Every business need what? To be set up to track the specific questions, actions, I mean. And also, once you have mastered those basics, this is really what's of doing when it comes into your conversation. Okay, now let's talk about data in Google Analytics. So here with data with Google Analytics, it is where it shows the numbers metrics, where it shows the new users, those who are coming for the first time, be able to see, oh, this one is already coming for the first time. The recurring, and then these people already last week, I had about 500 recurring customers, and then I got 50 new users. And the sessions, like how many pages on there, then my what do you call, on my website have they even check, did they even able to click one of the product that I am selling right now. So this is only to showcase how Google Analytics can reveal available data, so that you can able to know. Remember, you are not only selling out there to your customers, you also need to know the back end of what am I doing as a business person. Am I even moving forward? Am I stagnant? Or my business is just going down? This will be able to help you, that with the dimension, it can able to help you on when you come into dimension channels, which channels actually are working for me. Is it social media channels that are working for my business? And if so, what kind of content can I able to put out there so that I can make more? Or is it paid search that is working for me? Or is only the organic search that is working for me? This, it will be your back end of your data in Google Analytics. It will analyze more of your business, how you are doing. And remember, when it does all this, it means there is certain channels you have signed up with Google, and it helps you at the back end to be able to see this kind of results. Because you can't have Google Analytics while you don't have Google Trend, while you didn't register a business on Google My Business, and also you don't have a website. When all this they come together, you have your Google Analytics, you have Google, you sign up with Google My Business, you have registered your businesses, you got your tracking code where you can able to upload it on your website. This will be the back end that you see as a business person, to say, okay, this is what is happening on my business. So you'll be sitting down, as I said, you are relaxing, you are checking, but you won't relax that much, but you need to just, it will be helping you, instead of you doing much of a manual working with your calculators, with your phones, with what. No, just check, and then you strategize. Remember, we talk about strategy. You strategize, you check your competitors, what they are doing, where you can able to change. Is the content that you put on your website really works for your business? What kind of content you can able to, what can you put on your social media, so that customers, they can able to do what, to come along and buy that product. You create a brand. Remember, you're creating a brand for your business. So now let's talk about using RIN to ask the right question and how know what to do with that information. So when we talk about reach, how are people finding me online? So you identify which search terms are driving what your organic search and develop relationship with what referral websites. And then when talking about the engage, is what are people engaging with when they find me online? That is what we need. Learn which page are not getting any views. And when you learn of those pages, you must check your competitors. What are they doing to get viewers? And also you need to discover what is really engaging on your visitors. What are they doing immediately when, remember, you have your available customers that are there for you. You know, this one, they got my back. You have the new ones. So you have to discover what really engaging, they are engaging your visitors. And then the active, which channel is driving the most booking. So you need to identify which referral site drive conversations. So when you drive conversation, it means even you need to fire up every day when you wake up. You know that I'm going to post this, and then I know it will fire up, and then lots of people, they're going to buy the product that I'm talking about. And you need to look out for underperforming referral sites and consider what reviewing the partnership. We want all to be there, so you need to be active everywhere, and then all need to work for you. And the nature, pardon, are my customer happy to leave a review? We all need we all need to be reviewed. Try different ways to encourage purchase to leave a review. What work best? So you need to make sure that every review, you do what? You answer to it if you have a bad or a good review. And you need to do what? Make sure that customers, they leave that review. When the customers, they leave the review, you're able to know whether you are in a right track as a business person or not. Now let's talk about the Google trend. So when we're talking about the Google trend, you explore what the world searching for by entering a keyword or a topic in the what? The explore bar. You see stories that are accurate by Newslab or Google that provide additional information that is found on data. So you also need to know that this site is available for certain countries, the Google trend. So you can see what your daily search trend, you can see your year search data, you can find guidance material about Newslab and trend. So with your Google trend, you can do what? You can daily search trend. So you highlight search that are jumped specifically on traffic among all searches all over by 24 hours. So it's more like trading. So people, they'll be checking that what time the what do you call, the Bitcoin has gone up and then went down. So it's more like of a Google trend. You'll be able to see what time certain product uh, was trending. So you can able to see that you can use your daily search trend to see what people mostly are interested in at what given time. So when you know that specific time is the time that you can able to do what? To post all your product and services there. And then with Google Trend, we have a real-time search trend. So with that, it highlights searches that jumps significantly in traffic among the recent search. So what it does is it's more of an algorithm for real-time search trend. So it groups topics together that trading at the same time on Google News and search. And in that one, it ranks stories based on relative spike in volume and absolute volume of searches. That is what I love most about Google Trend. It's more like a Bitcoin. Those who are doing trading online can able to see, oh, what time was this? And then as a business person, you'll be hesitating and then checking whether which one I can able to post there. What is it that they were looking for? And your competitors, remember, you are not trading alone. You have competitors. You know that to them they are looking for. So you want to make sure that your business is more unique by what being active with your Google Trend. So let's talk about promote your business around seasonal trend. So with your seasonal trend, it allows your business to stay relevant and competitive. So you use trend to identify seasonal product on demand, and you adjust your offering according to supply and demand. Supply and demand. And also you create a content about a current trend. When it is winter, let's talk about the jacket, the scarf, the mittens, the hand gloves. Don't talk about the summer skirts. So you need to create the content that is what is currently on trend. You know, anyone that goes to a mall right now, they'll be looking for boots, they'll be looking for leggings, they'll be looking for that home leggings, talking about the polo necks and. So when we're creating that kind, it trend need to be on focus. So now let's talk about use Google Trend for keywords, which is the most important thing ever. So with your Google Trend, show that the searches and keywords are trending. So you use the related query section to you identify other potential keywords tags, name your product categories according to popular keys, and you optimize the post according to what trending keys. For example, if we are in summer, you'll be like checking the hobo chic, more of the beautiful fringe top. For us ladies, find that you are looking for that brown. So you'll be talking about, when you say brown in keyword, you'll be talking about the color. And then we're talking about the fringe, talk about what the trim of that kind of um, a, um the product that you are looking for. The top, you want it to be a fringe top. And also, for example, if you want to start a topic on what Victorian era is going to be what a topic. So this is how you can able to use your Google Trend for key searches. I'll pause for questions if we have any questions. If we have any comment, we don't have any question, we don't have any comment. So let's move on. So let me just remind you of a free bootcamp available from Google. If you own a small business and you are ready to scale, sign up for your Google Business, Google Hustle Academy. Use the link that is provided on your screen. What is your next step? We talked about what kind of tools, analytic tools one can able to use. We talked about how you can able to track your code using your Google Analytic, and then what is Google Trend? How can it even help our business? We talked about more and more of things that can able to help your business to grow more and more every day. We talked about the social media, your paid search, and and etc. So what will be your next step based on our today's discussion? You can find us on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. And on Facebook, we are Digital Skills for Africa. On Twitter, we are Digital Skills Africa. And on Instagram, we are Digital Skills Africa. That is where you can able to find us. And also you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We are SchoolNet South Africa. Please be in contact with us. Thank you so much for joining in today's session. I hope you are going to apply all the objectives that you have been given on today's topic. You are going to put that business online so that you can be making those big money. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.